Are you dating anyone right now?
I'm dating a guy. He's from Afghanistan.
He's from Afghanistan?
Yes.
Oh, how's he treat you? Hey, welcome back everybody. We're here in beautiful sunny California, city of the Dino. What are you doing in San Bernardino, young lady?
Not really sure, to be honest.
Just hanging out?
Yeah.
All right, we're back with Jeannie, our guest from a few months ago. Remind us where you were born, Jeannie, and where you were raised?
Great Falls, Montana, and then Germany for a little bit, and I was a military brat, so.
Okay, and then remind us where you're struggling with?
Meth and homelessness.
Do you give us permission to use this video on our YouTube channel?
Yes.
So you're in San Bernardino. Are you in this area now, or are you just visiting?
Just visiting for a little bit. I'm helping a friend.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So it's been a few months. Can you tell us what's been going on?
A lot of the same old stuff. Just trying to find work wherever I can and keep my head above water while being a mom and dealing with all of this. It's hard to navigate.
How many kids do you have?
7.
7 kids?
And a grandchild.
And a grandchild.
A little granddaughter.
And one of your children, you said, is going to college?
I actually have 3 that are in college right now.
Yeah.
It's my 2nd, my 3rd, and my 4th kid. They're in college. Okay. But one of them's going to be my older boy is going to be graduating this year to be a nurse.
Awesome. So you have 7 children, 3 are in college, and you were dealing with addiction while you were raising them?
Yeah.
So you're telling me you had some past experiences with CPS?
Yes, I
Well,
have one of the longest running CPS cases with no adoptions. It's still going on.
What's going on with that?
I lost them in 2010 when I was in Mexico. I'm grateful to CPS because if it wasn't for them being able to take my children, I wouldn't have been able to leave Mexico, in one piece.
Wait, how did that work out? You were in Mexico?
Yeah.
And you had a CPS case?
Yeah, I didn't even know they had CPS out there. And, but yeah, my mother-in-law had called on me, and it was just a big old avalanche. But since my kids were all born in the United States, I got them moved and placed out here, which helped me to be able to get away from my ex-husband.
In Mexico? Mm-hmm. Do you know what it's called?
El DIF.
DIF?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I know they're really strict and hard on parents over there. If they abandon their children, no?
No, they're not harsh on due to some of the things I've seen. I was like, you guys are really taking my kids, like, because the house is dirty. And, I thought it was absolutely ridiculous. But now that I see it, I'm glad that it happened.
I know you talked about living in Mexico in the past, but did you say you enjoyed living there at the time?
I did.
Yeah, would you go back?
No.
No? Is it
Maybe
dangerous out there?
just to visit, yeah, but I'm a different person than I was back then.
Yeah, what kind of person were you back then?
Me and my ex-husband, we were crazy.
Were you involved in drugs?
Definitely.
Like slanging or just using?
A little bit of both.
Yeah. Did you make money when you're doing that?
Yes.
A lot of money?
Oh, yes.
Okay. And if you don't feel comfortable talking about this, were you involved with the cartel or no?
I don't know who I was working for. I just worked.
You just worked? Oh, wow. You're serious, huh? Can you share any experiences you had in Mexico with the drug slanging situation?
Not really, just because nobody else is asking, I would never want to put my friends out there like that. And
I understand.
That is something to be proud of.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
You've been through a lot. You should write a book.
If only I could get my ADHD to sit down and be able to do that, it'd be cool.
What do you do in your spare time?
I paint, I draw a lot. Anything that's creative, I'm down for. I'm trying new experiences and just sitting with myself. TikTok.
TikTok? Yeah. Do you study anything?
I do try to read as much as I possibly can.
Yeah.
A little bit less than it was before, but I do like reading a lot.
You're half African American or quarter?
Well, I'm a quarter black.
Okay.
And quarter Filipino, and then half German Scandinavian.
So your mom was from where?
My mom is Filipino and black, so she's half and half.
Okay. And your father?
He's the German Scandinavian mix. Yeah. He's
What's that?
Yeah, he's just not the best father for me.
He's not the best father?
No.
Can you elaborate a little bit? Tell us about your life with him, or?
It was just a lot of him not being around ever, and me reaching out. We went at one point 23 years without seeing each other,
23 years? From what ages?
I would say I was 12
Okay.
when I left Colorado. And it just sucks.
So he called you recently?
Yeah, he hit me up on Snapchat of all places, and he's retiring and moving to Alabama, Alaska, or something with an A. And I kind of gave him a piece of my mind, which I've always been kind of I'm either a pushover or I'm a very aggressive.
Yeah.
And I think yesterday I went very aggressive and just kind of told him how I felt. And it was freeing being able to say all that stuff, even though the response I got back from him was like, oh, damn, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And it just sucks because I've seen him be a father to my half-sister perfectly. So it's like, it always sits in the back of my mind, but I'm like, I'm glad that he gave her attention because I could not imagine two of me running around on the streets.
When was the last time he talked to you? Before yesterday?
I went to, when I was still married to my second husband, we took a trip out to Colorado with an RV and 5 of my kids to go see my mom, my dad, my stepdad. And that was the first time in the 23 years that I had ever seen him. And that was back in 2021, I believe, or 2020, something like that.
How do you feel now after talking to him or texting him?
I feel like it's been a long time coming to be able to really, really say how I feel. And it's something that needed to get out. And now that it's been said, I just closed that door on that whole side of my family just because nobody ever reaches out to me. Nobody asks questions about my kids or my granddaughter. So, if you don't make yourself known, then you don't need to be in my life, because a child should never have to seek out their parent. Especially if I've already tried and you hit me up on Snapchat, like, cool, whatever. But yeah, that's one thing my kids will never have to really worry about. I wish I was a little bit more active than I am in their lives, but my kids will never have to wonder if I care about them.
You think life would be different if he was in your life?
I often wonder what my life would have been like if I would have had any adult just stick around and not give up on me the second I got difficult. I often wonder what it would have been like if I would have been encouraged and stuff. But I'm pretty happy with the person I am, as a person. I just wish the whole homeless situation wasn't happening, but it is what it is.
How long have you been homeless?
Since last year. Just
last year?
Yeah.
When you say homeless, are you on the streets or are you staying in different places? I'm
more or less staying between, this friend's house or that friend's house, or, very few times have I ever had to sleep on the streets. I'm very blessed that way.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to burn my bridges, and I don't want to become a burden on people. Just because I understand, you can become a burden really quickly. And hopefully something gives. I try to work my hardest, and all my money goes to my kids. So as long as they're living good lives.
Yeah. What about rehab? You ever thought about going to rehab, or you don't think you need it?
I don't really feel like I need it. And, in a sense, because I do go and I do take breaks off of it. Usually whenever I get to a friend's house, I usually don't do it for a couple of days just so I can decompress. But I don't like the government-assisted rehabs. I've gone twice, and all I did was I learned how to clean a lot after other bitches.
You learned how to clean a lot? What do you mean?
They would make you do baseboards, and I didn't really learn anything that I didn't already know.
Oh, okay.
And then when I was let out, here I am, homeless again.
Yeah.
You can't really look for much housing. You can't find a job, even though they tell you to. But it's like, how am I going to find a job? It's just asinine.
What's the best thing about your life right now?
It's knowing that I'm okay with me now. Do all the bullshit. I think I'm pretty cool. I can stand me, and that's all that matters, really.
I remember at the last interview you talked briefly about BPD.
Mm-hmm.
Are you diagnosed with that?
Yes, I am.
Can you tell us a little bit about what happens when...
Oh, yeah. So it's like a trauma response, and everybody's is a little bit different. I have BPD and a dissociative personality disorder. It's a reaction to stress, and once it's triggered, I do fight or flight, and usually I'll just run away and get myself in all sorts of freaking trouble hanging out with people that I normally would never be around, or You know, it just becomes very, very ballsy, to say the least. And if I'm not going through a trauma response like that, it's usually I try to push people away before they can get too close to me because I already know they're going to leave me. It's a whole lot of just working with some really intense feelings and trying to like look past it.
Do you take medication for that, or do you just...
I'm supposed to be taking medication, but there has been a national shortage of some of the medications that I need.
Yeah.
And I can't take one medicine without the other. And so it's raw dogging life, but that's one of the reasons I kind of do the meth is because I'm supposed to be on Adderall, but it's, you know, it's hard to get it now because there's a priority list.
Thank you for sharing that with us. Are you into politics? Yeah, who are you voting for?
Whoever's not Biden.
Yeah. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
You listen to Andrew Tate probably.
Oh, yes.
What do you think of him?
I like him. He can be a bit crude at times. I'm more of a Jordan Peterson.
Oh, you like Jordan Peterson?
I love Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, what do you like about him?
I think he's so well-spoken and honest. And even though it's a bit dry when he speaks, you know, he's not for everybody, but he definitely makes me thinking it's nice to see somebody, you know, use a big vocabulary sometimes, you know?
Yeah. What's your message to the world?
Stop being assholes. Stop being assholes and take some mushrooms or a chill pill. Fucking do something.
What do mushrooms do for you?
Microdosing, it helps with depression and it helps with addiction or getting over addiction and just a better overall feeling of a better sense of yourself. I know that when I take that, you know, just a small dose, I'm not trying to fucking see unicorns everywhere, but it has been proven to be able to help with depression to where you don't need that medication that already has side effects of, you know, suicide thoughts, which is stupid.
Is it legal?
I have no clue.
No mushrooms?
I really honestly don't know, but I know they sell them at the smoke shops and little chocolates. They're amazing.
So they must be legal. Wow. I know Mike Tyson was talking about that once, I think.
Oh my gosh, it really does help with so many things. And I think if everybody just did a little microdose, the world would be such a happy place.
Where do you see yourself in 2 years? Where would you like to see yourself?
Not the fuck here.
Yeah? Where would you like to be?
I would like to be stable and with my kids and my grandbaby.
Okay, does money mean everything to you or
Oh,
not?
hell no. Money don't mean shit.
You could date a poor guy?
I have.
Yeah? Are you dating one right now?
I'm dating a guy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool. Hispanic guy?
No, he's from Afghanistan.
He's from Afghanistan?
Yes.
Oh wow.
You might even know him.
Oh, how's he treat you?
He treats me like a queen.
Does he? That's good to know.
Trying to keep it easy breezy for now, but yeah. I really
That's
like this guy.
awesome. That's awesome. So your kids are doing good? Everything's all right?
Yes. That's all relative. I got one of my sons, he's in the hospital today. They had to call an ambulance on him because he was having chest pain.
I'm sorry.
He's already had 2 mini heart attacks, and they said his heart is enlarged, and they're just basically waiting for the big heart attack to happen. I attribute it to the COVID shot, to be honest, because he was young. He didn't need to really get that shot, so it's all done. There's no way to really find out because there's no way you can even, you know, sue the government. They made sure of that. But yeah, he's dealing with a lot of heart issues.
And he's the one that's in college right now, graduating?
Yeah, he's going to be graduating in 2 weeks.
And you think it's because of the COVID shot?
I can almost guarantee it because he never had any issues until that COVID shot, and it's been proven that there are a lot of young kids who got the COVID shot, and he already had underlying health conditions, you know, like he had a hernia surgery and little things like that. But yeah, he shouldn't have been a candidate for the COVID shot.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But they forced it on him.
Where's he right now?
He's in Moreno Valley.
Moreno Valley? That's only, what, 20, 30 minutes
skip
away?
And jump away.
Are you going to go over there? Or?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, when are you going there?
Sometime today.
Do you have a ride?
I'm hoping so, but you know what? Where there's a will, there's a way.
Oh, no, we can provide you a ride. That's just through the canyon.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll take you there. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I don't know. Free Palestine?
That's right. You talked about that earlier.
Yes, I'm very, very for that.
Yeah.
Fuck the elites, free Palestine, and don't be assholes.
hopefully we can get another interview with you.
Absolutely.
Take care.